The Hangman. Pause, surrender, letting go, new perspective, enlightenment, viewing things different than before, deep insight, sacrifice, change, release. Water and Neptune. 12 reduces to 3, which is about communication and creativity. So pausing, letting go, new perspective, enlightenment, viewing things different than before. Harmonic flight. Harmonic flight. Look at that infinity in the sun. Harmonic flight. You can screenshot this because these can be activated. Hold on. Let me see. 21. Harmonic flight. Seeing the divine in the eyes of another. Seeing the divine in the eyes of another. Relationships with deep bonds. Karmic connection. Clearing illusory projections. Life-changing connection. Transmuting dissonance. Removing heart armor. Being seen. Teamwork. This powerful image represents the divine we see when we look deeply into the eyes of another. And our armor drops. When we meet another being, present in the moment, with no stories, judgments, or insecurities. I felt a little overwhelmed and intimidated when I painted this card. I wasn't quite ready or didn't fully fathom the message. Then, some months later, I experienced it when I was looking into the eyes of my beloved. Shortly after, I encountered the divine in the eyes of a stranger when space was held for this surrendered openness. When we see the person standing before us as the gods and goddesses they are, it is a reminder that we are what we perceive in others. But also when we drop into the mindless space of pure essence, we might see the world seeing us, seeing them, seeing the infinite eternal, allowing all that is. Again, this powerful image represents the divine we see when we look deeply into the eyes of another and our armor drops. Harmonic flight. That's really beautiful. Pausing, surrendering, new perspective, seeing the divine in another. That's the hangman was representing. Pause, surrender, letting go, new perspective. Then we have the infinite. The eternal life force, cycles of growth, rising from the ashes, many deaths and rebirths within one's life. You are so much more than your physical body. As we become aware that we are so much more than our physical bodies, we may experience a sense of the eternal. Thus, fear around death gives way to recognizing new beginnings. So we remember what is real and focus on what we wish for this life. Whatever we believe will happen when our body goes back to the earth. We can live to the fullest while we are here in this incarnation. Eternal life force, cycles of growth, rising from the ashes. That kind of reminds me of the rising phoenix. Rising from the ashes, rising phoenix. Good. Listen. Very beautiful sunrise again. TikTok. 30. TikTok. Tick-tock, timelessness, divine timing, immeasurable time. When humans created time, everything changed and contracted. People have come to look at life in a linear way, imagining that the past is behind them and the future ahead of them. What if that isn't true at all? What if everything, creativity, beauty, chaos, and order, were happening now in a glorious timelessness? You have all the time in the world to co-create the life you desire. So release your agenda. Let go of your need to shape each moment to your expectations, knowing that what is yours will never be withheld from you. Miracles are here right now and always show up when you need them, right on time. That's a really cool. Do you want from this deck? Clinging to the past. So this may be a block for some of us as we're being asked by the hangman to pause, surrender, letting go, new perspective, enlightenment, viewing things, deep insight, sacrifice, change, release. So we want to release the past. We want to stop clinging to the past. We want to start moving forward. We want to start noticing the timelessness that we have infinite amount of time. This doesn't have to happen immediately, but as long as we're working towards this, that's all we can ask for, really. Into the past.
With cats, every organ, thanks.
The figure pictured in the card is so preoccupied with clutching her box of memories that she has turned her back on the sparkling champagne glass of blessings available here and now. Her nostalgia for the past really makes her a blockhead and a beggar, besides, as we can see from her patched and ragged clothes. She needn't be a beggar, of course, but she is not available to taste the pleasures that offer themselves in the present. It's time to face up to the fact that the past is gone, and any effort to repeat it is a sure way to stay stuck in old blueprints that you would have already outgrown if you hadn't been so busy clinging to what you have already been through. Take a deep breath, put the box down, tie it up in a pretty ribbon if you must, and bid it a fond and reverent farewell. Life is passing you by, and you're in danger of becoming an old fossil before your time. So what a beautiful message that just goes along with every card that was pulled. I mean, the hangman, pause, surrender, letting go, new perspective, the infinite. We are more than just our physical bodies, new perspectives, harmonic flight, seeing the divine in another. The tick-tock, the timelessness. It's happening all now. So that is really cool and beautiful. All right, thank you so much. Thank you, angels, nephews, guys.